The year is 1888, the place London, England. A chill grips the air not just from the autumn weather but from a terror that stalks the cobbled streets of Whitechapel. Gaslight flickers casting long shadows that seem to writhe with unseen menace. The heart of the city beats with a nervous energy, a palpable fear that whispers on the wind. Whitechapel, a district teeming with life, is now synonymous with death. The notorious Whitechapel murders have gripped the city, leaving a trail of blood and fear in their wake. The victims, all women, are found brutally murdered, their bodies mutilated in ways that make even the most hardened police officers blanch. Fear takes root in the hearts of the citizens, spreading like a virus through the overcrowded slums. The newspapers are filled with lurid accounts of the murders, each one more sensational than the last. As the body count rises, so too does the pressure on the police to find the killer. The Ripper, as he has come to be known, is a phantom, striking swiftly and silently, leaving behind no trace of his identity. The name Jack the Ripper sends shivers down spines even today, over a century after his reign of terror. His crimes were not merely acts of violence, but grotesque spectacles that seemed designed to shock and horrify. The precision of the mutilations, the almost surgical removal of organs, hinted at a knowledge beyond that of a common street thug. Jack the Ripper was more than just a killer. He was a spectre haunting the collective consciousness of Victorian London. He was a symbol of the city's dark underbelly, a reminder that even in the heart of civilization, evil could lurk just around the corner. The Ripper's legend was further fueled by the taunting letters he supposedly sent to the police. These letters, signed Jack the Ripper, were filled with boasts and threats, adding a chilling layer of psychological torment to the physical violence. Whether these letters were actually written by the killer or by a morbid prankster is still debated today, but their impact on the public psyche was undeniable. Jack the Ripper's reign of terror was mercifully short, but the impact of his crimes was profound and long-lasting. The victims of Jack the Ripper were not just names on a police report, they were women with lives, loves and dreams. Their stories, often overshadowed by the brutality of their deaths, offer a glimpse into the harsh realities of life in Victorian London's underbelly. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, Mary Jane Kelly. These are just a few of the names forever linked to the Whitechapel tragedies. Each woman, unique in life, was united in death by the savagery of their murders. These women, often forced into prostitution to survive, were easy prey for a predator like Jack. Their lives, though often difficult, were not without value. They were human beings deserving of dignity and respect, a fact often overlooked in the sensationalized accounts of their deaths. Remembering the victims as individuals, not just as casualties of a gruesome crime spree, is crucial. Their stories, though tinged with tragedy, deserve to be remembered and honored. The Whitechapel murder sent shockwaves through London, prompting a massive investigation by Scotland Yard. The pressure to catch the killer was immense, fueled by public outcry and media scrutiny. Detectives interviewed hundreds of individuals, meticulously combing through the overcrowded slums of Whitechapel for clues. They followed every lead, no matter how tenuous, desperate to find something, anything, that would lead them to the killer. The investigation was hampered by false leads, dead ends, and the constant pressure of public scrutiny. Despite their best efforts, the police were always one step behind the elusive killer. The Ripper seemed to melt away into the fog after each murder, leaving behind a trail of blood and unanswered questions. The lack of modern forensic techniques, such as DNA analysis, made identifying the killer nearly impossible. Despite their best efforts, the police were ultimately unsuccessful in unmasking the monster who terrorized Whitechapel. Over the years, hundreds of individuals have been proposed as potential suspects in the Jack the Ripper case. Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish, each adding another layer of intrigue to this enduring mystery. From impoverished immigrants to members of the royal family, no one was above suspicion in the eyes of the public. One of the most infamous suspects was Montague John Druitt, a barrister who committed suicide shortly after the final canonical murder. His death fueled speculation that he was the Ripper, driven to take his own life out of guilt or fear of being caught. However, no concrete evidence links Druitt to the crimes. Another suspect, Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant living in Whitechapel, was identified by a witness as the killer. However, the witness's testimony was later called into question, and Kosminski was never formally charged. The lack of a definitive suspect has only served to fuel speculation and keep the legend of Jack the Ripper alive. The mystery surrounding Jack the Ripper's identity has spawned countless theories and speculations over the years. Theories range from the plausible to the outlandish, reflecting the enduring fascination with this unsolved case. Some theories focus on the Ripper's supposed medical knowledge, pointing to the precision of the mutilations as evidence that the killer had anatomical expertise. This has led to speculation that the Ripper may have been a doctor, butcher, or someone with access to surgical instruments and knowledge of human anatomy. Other theories delve into the world of conspiracy, suggesting that the Ripper was a member of a secret society or even royalty itself. While none of these theories have been definitively proven, they add to the mystique surrounding the case. The legacy of Jack the Ripper extends far beyond the cobbled streets of Whitechapel. His crimes, committed over a century ago, continue to fascinate and horrify, serving as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of society. His name has become synonymous with unsolved crimes, his shadow looming large over the world of criminal investigation. The Ripper's crimes had a profound impact on law enforcement, highlighting the need for more advanced investigative techniques. The case spurred the development of criminal profiling as investigators attempted to understand the killer's motives and patterns of behavior. The Whitechapel murders became a watershed moment in criminal justice, forcing authorities to confront the limitations of their methods. The Ripper's legacy is not limited to the realm of law enforcement. His crimes have also had a lasting impact on popular culture, inspiring countless books, films, and television shows. Jack the Ripper, though long dead, continues to captivate our imaginations. Why, after all these years, does the case of Jack the Ripper continue to fascinate and horrify us? The fact that Jack the Ripper was never caught, never brought to justice, allows our minds to run wild with possibilities. We are drawn to the mystery, compelled to try and solve the puzzle that has baffled investigators for over a century. The Ripper's crimes also tap into our primal fears about safety and security. The idea that a predator could stalk the streets, preying on the innocent with impunity, is a chilling thought that transcends time and place. The enduring mystery of Jack the Ripper is a testament to the power of the unknown. The legend of Jack the Ripper has transcended the realm of true crime and permeated popular culture, becoming a fixture in literature, film, television, and even video games. From Sherlock Holmes matching wits with the Ripper to graphic novels exploring the dark underbelly of Victorian London, the fascination with this unsolved case continues to inspire creative minds. The Ripper's story has been told and retold in countless books, each offering its own unique interpretation of the events and suspects. Some authors attempt to solve the mystery, presenting their own theories and conclusions, while others use the case as a backdrop for exploring broader themes of social injustice, class inequality, and the dark side of human nature. Film and television have also embraced the Ripper's story, with numerous adaptations bringing the legend to life on screen. The enduring fascination with Jack the Ripper in popular culture speaks to our enduring fascination with unsolved mysteries and the dark side of human nature. The case of Jack the Ripper remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Despite countless hours of investigation, numerous theories, and a cast of intriguing suspects, the killer's true identity remains elusive. The Ripper's reign of terror, though brief, left an indelible mark on London and the world, sparking fear, fascination, and an insatiable desire for answers. While we may never know for certain who was behind the Whitechapel murders, the case continues to captivate our imaginations and challenge us to confront the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of society. The Ripper's story serves as a stark reminder that some mysteries may never be solved and that some questions may haunt us forever. The legacy of Jack the Ripper extends far beyond the cobbled streets of Victorian London. His crimes forced law enforcement to confront the limitations of their methods, paving the way for advancements in criminal investigation and forensic science. Though the fog may never fully lift on the identity of Jack the Ripper, the case continues to serve as a chilling reminder of the power of the unknown and the enduring allure of unsolved mysteries.